We were worried. Sleep was way too low. She couldn't stay awake during class. No one thought she could keep up.
Their study is really their job. So in any kind of work or profession, there's a level of stress. And so sometimes for students, coming to college is kind of the first time they've had a real life, everyday job. In addition to that, many students, in addition to their studies, are involved in all kinds of activities, are working maybe a part-time job, maybe more than a part-time job, and have all kinds of relationships that they're trying to keep up with. So they probably have a 24/7 job almost, which in and of itself is going to create all kinds of pressures and stresses. So college and university students are very, very busy, doing lots of things, and I think those things layered on top of studies add to the stress.
Beth, come on, it's time to get up. Beth, you're gonna be late for class. Beth, you can't keep going on like this. No. You've gotten plenty of sleep. No. Beth, we're gonna be late for class. I don't care. Beth, you can't keep going on like this.
I think high school students have a level of stress, but I think it's maybe magnified for college and university students, and one of the things that sometimes magnifies that is not only are they studying, working part-time, involved in different kinds of activities and have this network of relationships, but they're also away from home. So sometimes the home helped to lessen the stress for students in high school. There are a lot of things they just don't have to worry about that moms and dads kind of help high school students through and work with.
And everybody learns and typically has about 8 different aspects of their personality that kind of go into everything. The funny part is, your most developed are not usually what you use in your most stressful situation. You use those that are least developed. So usually the person that is very outgoing and very chatty and talkative becomes kind of introverted and keeps to himself. Usually the person that is very wide-ideaed and outside-of-the-box thinking becomes very process-oriented and very task-list kind of structured. And it usually ends up being a snowball effect, because now at that point, those people that are using these underdeveloped aspects of them as a person, because they're not very developed, they end up being their own issue and just compiling upon the stress. Stress can look like anything. Stress can be, I mean, it's positive, it's negative, it's good, it's bad, it's short-lived, it's long-term, and it comes for many reasons and in any aspect of life. Stress, I would expect to see a change in who they are.
At the college level, students are much more on their own, and the schedule is one that they more define than have defined for them. So in high school, the student knew what he or she was going to do every hour of the day from about 8 in the morning till 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and it was prescribed. At college, it's different. All of a sudden, you kind of have these big chunks of open time. And especially for first-year students or first semester students, they think, wow, this is great. I have all this free time. People aren't telling me what to do. And then as the semester goes on, all of a sudden this mountain of work is before them. And they say, oh, how will I get this done? It's too much. I'm going crazy. Sometimes 2 majors or a major and a minor. I'm just so amazed and so impressed with our students at all that they try to do within a very narrow period of time. Others It's better for them, I think, to start with 15 or 16, at least in the first semester, and then increase as they feel more comfortable and confident and have a better opportunity to manage their time. One of the things I think that can relieve stress is just what you've mentioned, having a 4-year academic plan. So students know every semester, if I do this, I'm going to graduate. And I think that in and of itself really helps to lessen the stress that a person feels as they go through their academic career. Experience is kind of a laboratory to help students prepare for what they're going to do, God willing, for decades after they leave this place.
I'm glad she's okay, but none of us were sure for a while. There was nothing she could do. Just try to deal with it in any way possible, I guess. We were always there for her, but sometimes it was just too hard. Anyway, we're just happy it's all over now.